The ongoing crisis between Gaza and Israel. The State of Palestine ambassador to Nigeria, Abdullahi Abu Sawesh, addressed newsmen in Abuja, Nigeria capital. While speaking to newsmen, he detailed the harrowing aftermath of the conflict in the Palestinian enclave. Sawesh expressed his profound concern and condemned the widespread destruction and shed light on the toll exerted on the Palestinian people. He recounts the loss of lives, the deliberate targeting of journalists, and the devastating impact on Gaza's future.
By closing their eyes, turning their backs, and tolerating Israel using October 7 as Trojan horse, the world left us to face the most horrific butchers in the current history. In the Gaza enclave, the death toll has surpassed 20,000 Palestinians, with 54,000 injured and 4,000 jailed. Additionally, nearly 6,000 people are still missing under the rubble, and there is currently no way to reach out to them. 35 members of the rescue team and 135 international staff, mainly from UNRWA, have been killed. In the West Bank, nearly 290 Palestinians have been killed, 3,300 injured, and 3,500 jailed in the Israeli prison, all within the last 74 days.
He further says, while Western nations and Israel discuss post-war scenarios and their concerns for Gaza, they neglect to address the crucial period just before the war's end. The timing of this concluding day remains uncertain, often deferred to the decisions of the Israeli war cabinet. Furthermore, the continuous influx of weapons to the Israeli army prolongs this situation.
While many Western countries and Israel talk about the day after the war and their thought for Gaza, they all failed to address the day before the day after, which is the last day of the war, and when exactly this will come. So far, no one has tackled this very important point, and they have all left it on the hand of the Israeli war cabinet. Not only that, but the continuous flooding of weapons and ammunition to the Israeli army stores has made this day very far away. This is not the end of the Moki. They are deciding on our behalf the shape of the new order in Gaza and characteristic and requirement of our further leaders. Everything is being dictated to us, and we are expected to accept it as is. Another attempt to increase the dose of painkiller to avoid addressing the main source of the problem, which is the Israeli brutal occupation.
In his final note, he urges the media correspondent to bear witness to the truth and convey the gravity of the situation to the global audience.
Even if the military aggression comes to its end, we will all wake up next day in irreversible facts. A systematic and deliberate process is currently underway to settle Gaza and to change the landscape, making it a unlivable place. This will inevitably lead to a deportation, displacement, and a new Nakba. We need a true divine miracle to prevent the erasure of the Gaza from existence. Regrettably, as long as Israel is shielded from the consequence of its crimes, this situation will continue. The tragic stories should not be told to children as a bedtime tales, but rather to awaken and inspire decent people to fulfill their moral duties. This noble mission fell on your shoulder as a media correspondent. Tell your audience the truth.
Joy Stephen, G24 TV International News.